all over again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sorry about that, experiencing some technical difficulties there. The internet decided that it wanted to disconnect there for a hot couple of minutes. We unfortunately missed our heat race action, but looks like things should hopefully be back good together. Hopefully the internet holds up. Hopefully we don't experience any more issues here throughout the night. Hopefully everything is good and we don't have to run into that issue again. I'm pretty sure my modem is just like, it's taken a crap over the last little bit. I think my modem has just gotten worse and worse and worse, and it keeps getting worse, and it keeps like not being good. So I think that's what the issue is. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. I'm hoping that everything stays good, everything stays fluent, we don't have any issues for the rest of the night, but definitely not what we wanted to see to start the evening here with such a good race and such a, you know, a great series coming out here to race, and we didn't want to see that. We didn't want to see internet connection issues to happen. Nice shirt, Schmidt happens. Schmidt does happen, and I probably shouldn't have wore this shirt tonight. I probably should have wore a different shirt. The Schmidt happens, and Schmidt happened here tonight. That is for certain, with the internet taking a dive on us and deciding that it didn't want to cooperate for this evening. And you never want to see that. You never want to see that. And then it was a big process of trying to get everything reconnected, trying to get everything back into the stream and have everything work, and everything else was just a big old headache. Trust me, it was a big headache trying to get everything going back here, and I was pulling my hair out. Hopefully the rest of that stream you guys didn't have to hear what I was saying, when I was speaking things into existence. They were not good. I was saying some very bad things, some very bad words, and hopefully you guys didn't have to hear those. Nice sweatshirt, Mama Bear. Good to see you. Ty Dickinson coming back in with that heart reaction. Eddie Barnett's coming in with that heart reaction as well. Logan Schmidt will send you a new shirt this year. Yeah, Logan, hook me up, brother. Hook me up with an arsenal of Schmidt racing stuff. I'll rep it. I'll rep it every night, dang it. I'll rep it all the time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful clothing. Papa Mike coming in with the heart reaction as well. How are you, Papa Mike? Papa Mike coming in, showing the love again here as we'll get ready to rock and roll here. Our A-Main feature event is about to get underway in just a few more moments. Unfortunately, we did miss heat race action with, unfortunately, our internet taking a dive on us there and missing out on our heat races to see the Heartland Harley-Davidson House of Speed Papa Mike Promotions number 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson, trying to be fancy out there. I got you, my boy. Let's go, Logan. Let's go, brother. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need some new merch. We need some new merch. Maybe a size bigger, too. I've been getting fat. I need to work out. I need to go to the gym, chat. I need to go to the gym, that's for certain. I don't even know what a gym membership costs, but I need some more. It was me, not Papa Mike. See, I can never tell. You need to put, like, your middle initial in there, Michael. You need to put your middle initial in there or something so we can decipher between the two of you, because the like button doesn't show, like, your profile picture, so I can't see you out there, brother. I can't see which one it is. Can't see which Papa Mike. Jarrett Murphy coming back in with the like and the share as well. Michaela Quinn coming in with that heart reaction as well. He says, oh no, E&D Farms, E&D Farms, you know it, E&D Farms. That's what, you just come in with the E&D Farms channel, and then I'll know it's you and not Papa Mike, you know? That way we can decipher between the two. As we get ready to rock and roll here, our A-Main feature event about to get underway as these drivers loaded into the sim, each and every single one of them looking for the win here this evening from the beautiful Limaland Motorsport Park. As these drivers get locked in and ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you came here for a show. Well, here you go. As it's an all-Murphy front row as James Murphy in the 65 ride going to start in this pole position to his outside in the Longhorn Chassis HRT iRacing iFlag number 25. That is Jarrett Murphy there in position number 2. Starting in the 3rd position, it's the Studio A Hair Salons Sipes Lawn Care number 43 ride. That is Grady Ehrman to his outside the 19 ride. That is Jamie Massey. Starting in position number 5 in the Wild Child Racing Engines, Big Daddy Steve One Graphics right, the DWR machine, that is Lon Franks. To his outside in the Milner Media and Design 09 Laser Engraving, Papa Mike Promotions, Raggedy Ranch 09, that is Joshua Ely. Starting in position number 7 in the 16 ride, that is Dustin Hannigan. Into his outside in the Black Diamond Mafia E&D Farms, Papa Mike Promotions, Sweet Tea Gang, Majula Say Speed Shop, and number 67, that is Ty Dickinson. Starting in position number 9 in the 21 ride, that is Eddie Farnes. And his outside in the other Black Diamond Mafia is the Mean Green 14 machine here this evening, that is Skylar Pruitt. Then we see Colby Ely there in the TNT Racing 09 Laser Engraving, Papa Mike Promotions 09 ride, the 07 of Christian White, Jackie Whaley, Jarrett Murphy, Dale Farnes, AJ Hunsinger, Seth Castle, Michaela Steffes, Bryce Dickinson, Thomas Levister, Dylan Murray, Dane Lloyd, Bobby Murray, Matt Taylor, and Bradley Means bringing up the rear of the field as we end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. As James Murphy out in front, he's going to lead lap number 1 here at Limaland. So James Murphy leading the way as they're 3 wide back there behind him. 3 wide, Jarrett Murphy right through the middle here. He's got Jamie Massey taking a look down to his inside, and that's the 43 machine of Grady Ehrman up to his outside. Ehrman looking to try to jump up into position number 2. Gonna give a shot in the shorts there to that 25 machine of Jarrett Murphy. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack, here comes Dustin Hannigan. Hannigan working the inside lane to perfection. It's a little bit of beating and banging. Contact, hang on to it. Lon Franks up into the wall. Around goes Eddie Farnes. There's Ty Dickinson tied up in it, and we see our first caution flag of the day fly. Eddie Farnes and the 10 ride of Lon Franks tied together here as Ty Dickinson was able to back himself out of that. Unfortunately, some pretty heavy contact, and unfortunately, a few drivers getting tied together right there. And if you take a look back here, unfortunately, it looks like the 10 ride of Lon Franks is going to get tied up in this one. I don't even see where Lon is on the scoreboard. Where is Mr. Franks? There he is. Lon Franks right here. Looks like some contact down through quarter 1 and 2 as he gets very, very tight here. He's going to get tight. He's going to wash up the racetrack here. Going to get a little piece there of Joshua Ely. Then here comes the 06 of Colby Ely to get a piece of him there. That gets him a little sideways. Then right in front of him, 4 wide, the 21 ride and the 09 making a little contact down into the outside wall. Goes the 10 ride, the 67 trying to get around him there. Unfortunately for Ty Dickinson, he gets a big piece of him, gets drove into that as you see the 21 up into the outside fence there as well. We'll take another look and see what happened here from Eddie's perspective. Here's Eddie Farnes trying to avoid the contact here. Unfortunately, the 21 ride finding himself right in the middle of things here as he drives down to the inside. Just a little bit of beating and banging, battling and hard up into the outside fence for that 21 machine. A couple heavy hits right there for him as he tries to drive down and underneath of it, and just unfortunately 4 wide. A little contact there for the 09 of Joshua Ely. Gets a piece of Eddie Farnes, and everyone just getting piled in right there as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing as James Murphy sees that green flag flag here once again. Dustin Hennigan, though, down on the bottom side. Henny looking for the lead here as the kid looking to jump up and take this race lead away. Hennigan, nice and easy, is almost 3 wide here at the front of the field. Joshua Ely saw what Hannigan was doing down on the bottom side. He decided to poke his nose into the fun here at the front of the field as we are going to see our second caution flag fly. So our second caution flag going to come out here as it looks like Seth Castle going to have some issues. Looks like Bryce Dickinson may get tied up in this one as the Pro Stim Chemicals, Cocky Floyd Consulting 4K ride trying to navigate himself around the racetrack. Looks like he's going to get a little sideways right there. Get some help going around from the 720 of Jackie Whaley. Gives him a shot in the shorts there. Helps that car get sideways on the racetrack. Nowhere to go there for Bryce Dickinson as he's going to slam right into the side of that number 4K ride. As we'll jump right on board here with the helmet cam of Bryce Dickinson as Bryce sees this one happening in front of him, trying to just navigate himself through some heavy traffic here, and all of a sudden this 4K ride going to be parked sideways right in front of him and just nowhere for him to go. Luckily enough, very minimal damage as Bryce was quickly able to get onto the binders as we will stack him up rack them up. Get ready to go back to green flag racing. Yo, Joycelyn, how are you, Joycelyn? Joycelyn coming in, showing the love here in this one. Papa Mike coming in, showing the love. Says Papa Mike will take all the credit. This is Papa Mike. That one is Papa Mike, and we always give Papa Mike all the credit. That's for certain. Even if there's 2 Papa Mikes, we're still gonna give Papa Mike the double credit. I'm just kidding. Where do my boys start? Ty started towards the front. Bryce a little bit farther back there, unfortunately for those drivers, as y'all are amazing, says Joycelyn. Joycelyn, you're amazing. My girl coming in, showing the love here once again. Mama Bear says good luck to everyone. Logan Schmidt coming in with the like on the stream. Frank Fonda, Joycelyn Belch, Matt Taylor, Skylar Pruitt, all coming in with the reactions. Dylan Murray coming in with that share as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have or you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the share, hit the follow, hit that subscribe button, as we are back to green flag racing here from the beautiful Limaland Motorsport Park. Out in front, it is that 65 ride of James Murphy, as Murphy out in front, but he's trying to hold off this hard-charging 16 ride, as we see another caution flag fly. Cautions breeding cautions here in this one, and we will take a look back and see what happened here. I'm not sure where this caution flag came from, as it must have been a little farther back. Dylan Murray might have been collected in this one. Oh, there you go, the 27 ride going around there right on top of the Black Diamond Mafia Papa Mike Promotions number 3 machine, and unfortunately that 27 Ryan got kicked around. Nowhere to go there for Dylan Murray, as he's going to get a good piece of that one. I don't even know who's in the 27. Dale Farness is in the 27 ride. That's who's in the 27. It's Dale Farness out there, as him and Colby Ely making a little contact, kind of gets everyone stacked up. Dane Lloyd gets a piece of the 27 ride, helps him go around, and just nowhere to go there for that 3 machine. A tough break and some heavy damage here on the Death Row Graphics DDR top shelf graphics number 27 ride, as he's got some pretty heavy left front damage on that machine. As we will get him ready to rock and roll, we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing here in this one. Oh, chat, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is some great racing action, man. These guys have been putting in the work all week, all season, and they continue to get bigger and better and faster and faster and faster. And this season is coming and going in a quick hurry. Obviously a little quicker here tonight with our internet crashing and then us missing the heat races. Definitely makes this a short night, but nonetheless, we're going to see a lot of great racing and a lot of great battles out here on the racetrack. As James Murphy with another great restart, the 65 ride out in front. Dustin Hennigan there in second. You see Joshua Ely trying to roll that inside lane here, trying to work himself up into that second position here, trying to hunt down our race leader, Jimmy Massey, right there as well. Massey tried the outside lane a little bit, but it sees that this bottom lane has just got so much speed. It's the 65! Our race leader almost going around. He's going to hit Jamie Massey. Massey gets turned, and the caution flag will fly. Oh no, looks like possibly our race leader getting into the infield tractor tires here, getting himself a little unbalanced and just unfortunately swishing around up there towards the front of the field. And unfortunately for James Murphy, that one may cost him here, as you see him just send it in. No contact from Ely, as Ely's trying to hold on to his 09 ride. Just looks like the 65 ride might have just... we got to play ahead here a little bit. I think it was the next time around right here. There you go. I don't know what he hits right there, but did you see that car kind of just jump up into the air right there? Did he hit the infield tractor tire? Looks like he did. Yeah, he does get a big piece of that infield tractor tire. The car launches up into the air, breaks traction. He's trying to hang on to it, trying to get it, put it in the right direction. Unfortunately, as he gets kind of spun around here, looks like a little net coat helping him go around and down the racetrack right into that passenger side door there of Jamie Massey. That's going to spin Massey right around, and that will bring the caution flag out. Our flagman getting a good look at it. It's the 19 ride pointing the wrong direction there. Just nowhere to go for Jamie Massey, as we are going to go back to green flag racing. Massey will get his position back here, as the contact was not his fault. Unfortunately for the 65 ride, he does get the EOL and sent to the rear of the field here. So a tough break there for James Murphy, as out in front it's now Joshua Ely, the Papa Mike Promotions, Milner Media Designs, Raggedy Ranch 09 laser engraving ride, finds himself now in the top spot with Dustin Hennigan, Jamie Massey, Jarrett Murphy, and Grady Ehrman rounding out our top 5, as we are going to see the caution flag fly here once again. And I'm not surprised, as we look back there just outside the top 5, and they were 4 wide, almost 5 wide right there. And that was a little bit craziness out there on the racetrack as we will take a look and see what happened here. Driver's a little farther back. There you go. You see the 3 ride turned around right there. Fortunately, that's the 3 of Dylan Murray spun around. I'm not sure if Murray was the cause of this caution flag or if it was something else. He's kind of off the racetrack, but not all the way off the racetrack. I think there might have been something else here. So he was parked here for a little while. Take a look and see if we see anyone else spinning around or any other contact out there on the racetrack. We see a little beating and banging there. Ty Dickinson and the 17 ride coming together, but I do believe it's just going to be for the 3 ride parked down on the bottom side of the racetrack. So a tough break there for that 3 machine, as you never want to see that. You never want to see drivers have those issues out on the racetrack, and unfortunately a couple of them getting tied together, and the 3 ride pointed in the wrong direction. So we will get ready to go back to green flag racing. A little bit of a busted up restart here. Really gets things bent out of shape deeper in the field as 3, 4 wide from the front to the rear of the field. Everyone trying to get every inch they can out there on the racetrack. Eddie Farnish trying to work himself back up towards the front of the field, making some big moves here from the high side to the bottom side. Each and every one of them beating and banging and battling all the way through the field as it's 3, 4 wide here from basically 3rd on back. Each and every one of these drivers putting on a show here in this one as the caution flag will fly here once again. The caution flag gonna come back out here as you kind of expected it. Man, there was some wild racing action. Almost, you can see almost 5, almost 6 wide here through corner number 2, and fortunately just some contact here. Drivers getting a little bent out of shape, and it looks like Ty Dickinson right in the middle there is, some heavy damage on the 10 ride already of Lon Franks there. It looks like something broke in that right front of Lon Frank's car as he's trying to slide his way through there. He's going to get some contact here with the 4K ride of Seth Castle. As they get tied together, things just kind of get hooked up here. Nowhere to go for Ty Dickinson. He's going to get some heavy damage into that one. The 33 ride of AJ Hunsinger, the gunslinger in there. The 84 of Bryce Dickinson's going to get some contact. He's going to put that Grip Hackney Live logo down into the outside fence as heavy damage there for a bunch of our good competitors deeper in the field trying to rebound as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to battle. Here in this one as Joshua Ely leads the way. Looks like we're going to go to single file restarts here. So single file restarts for these drivers as we are back to green flag racing. The green flag quickly back out into the air here as the 09 ride of Joshua Ely leads the way. Ely out in front, things a little bit more cool, calm, and collected out there on the racetrack as drivers finding themselves a little bit more single file, maybe a little bit more 2 wide instead of 3, 4, 5 wide out there on the racetrack. Is contact between Hannigan and Ely. Ely almost made that mistake going up the racetrack there. Hannigan almost made a bait for it as they got into each other. Jamie Massey was right there ready to pounce, trying to put that 19 ride up into that top spot. Jared Murphy having a great run there in position number 4 and looking for more is Grady Ehrman back in that 5th position. Christian White there in 6, up 6 positions on the racetrack. Skylar Pruitt in the Black Diamond Mafia number 14 ride finds himself up in the 7th position with Colby Ely. Thomas Levister up 10 positions and Dane Lloyd up 11. Now 12 here in that 9th position as Levister slides back to position number 10. Jared Murphy there in 11 with Michaela Steffes back in position number 12. She's up 5 spots on the racetrack as Eddie Farnes trying to battle himself back towards the front of the field. So isn't James Murphy as they're right there on the outside of the top 10. Matt Taylor up 8 spots rounding out our top 15. Seth Castle, Bryce Dickinson, the 720 ride of Jackie Whaley, Dale Farnes, Ty Dickinson, Bobby Murray. Back there in the 66 ride is actually the 17 ride. He's unfortunately going to go a lap down. So isn't AJ Hunsinger, Lon Franks, Dylan Murray, and Bradley Means off the racetrack. Brycey Bear's birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Brycey Bear's birthday. Well, we might have to do something for him. We might have to sing him happy birthday, maybe play some Call of Duty with him, and maybe help him get a couple wins over there on Call of Duty for his birthday tomorrow afternoon as Dustin Hennigan is able to make the outside lane work as the bottom lane starting to fade away. Drivers starting to move up the racetrack. The 16 ride, the first one up there, he's going to find himself out in front now with a almost 1 second lead as Jamie Massey They're in position number 2. The 09 laser engraving ride of Joshua Ely back into that third position here as he gets up and scrapes that outside wall. Jarrett Murphy, Grady Ehrman looking to jump up and move around the 09 ride as they continue to exchange slide jumps and crossovers, and some great 3-wide battling. Here's contact, stuffs it up into the outside wall, somehow keeps that 09 ride pointed in the right direction and keeps on trucking. No caution flag, but unfortunately slides Joshua Ely all the way back to position number 8 as Colby Ely able to jump in front of him. Skylar Pruitt right there on the outside of a top 5 looking in. Christian White now up into that 5th spot as you see Dustin Hennigan, Jamie Massey 1 and 2. Massey's been able to battle back and find that groove, and he's going for the slide job here in 1 and 2. Massey with the slide job, the crossover from Dustin Hennigan as the kid's gonna give him one back here in 3 and 4, and we got a 2-horse race here at the front of the field. Out in front, it is the 16 and Jamie Massey duking it out here in this one. Massey trying to block a bit of a slide job lane there, trying to drive and pinch that 16 car down on the bottom side. Is down across the start-finish line. We see that white flag fly. We'll have to wait and see what iRacing called our race leaders. It looks like they may be giving this race lead to the 16 machine of Dustin Hennigan. So unfortunately, not having control for the 19 of Jamie Massey may put him at a big disadvantage here as we will take a look and see what brings out this caution flag. Alrighty, as we'll take a look back deeper in the field here and see if we see something. I didn't really see anything on SDK showing me where drivers went around or anything else, as I'm not sure where the caution flag came from or stemmed from. You see one driver down pit side. That's Lon Franks. He's been down pit side. Dylan Murray off the racetrack as well. So possibly just some debris out there on the racetrack. But nonetheless, the caution flag will fly. We do see the lights turn off the official iRacing paint truck. And we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Dustin Hennigan out in front as William Hallida. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hallida coming in with the like on the stream. Jeff Dickinson coming in with that heart rate action as well, coming in showing the love as we are back to green flag racing here in this one with 10 more laps left to go. Out in front, Dustin Hennigan trying to hold off the hard charging 19 of Jamie Massey as Massey and Hennigan make some contact. Here comes Jarrett Murphy. Murphy looking to maybe slide on both. He can't pull the trigger, but he does find a hole and jumps in front of that 16 right of Dustin Hennigan. Hennigan now back to 30. He may be at risk of going back to 4th. This contact between him and Grady Ehrman. He cuts down the racetrack underneath the 43 right, almost jacks him up and spins him around. Luckily enough, they're both able to keep it pointed in the right direction. As Massey continues to lead the way, we are going to see the caution flag fly here once again. This time you see the brothers getting tied together. Bryce Dickinson, Ty Dickinson, both right there sitting on top of each other as looks like a little bit of tough racing deeper in the field here. That's Dale Farkas on the back bumper of the 84 ride. They're going to make some contact. Unfortunately, Bryce is going to go around. Nowhere to go here for Ty Dickinson. He slides into there. Bobby Murray getting a piece of it as well as the Dickinsons coming together, and unfortunately going to get tied together right there, and some heavy damage here for this number 67 and the 84 out on the racetrack, as we'll take another look at it here from the car camera of this 67 ride as he's trying to hunt these two down. Sees them right in front of him. Onto the lap pedal, trying to send it into the corner. Then all of a sudden, Bryce turned around right in front of him. Heavy contact up into the air there for that Papa Mike Promotions E&D Farms Black Diamond Mafia 67 ride. A tough break right there for Ty Dickinson as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here. Jamie Massey now out in front, but he's got a very hungry Jarrett Murphy right there behind him. Grady Ehrman in position number 3. Hennigan and Christian White rounding out our top 5 as we are back to green flag racing. Green flag back out into the air here in this one as Jamie Massey looking to pick up another checkered flag here in the best of the best tour as he's going to head down across the start finish line. 6 more laps left to go. 6 more laps here for Jamie Massey to park himself up here in the Limaland Motorsport Park of Victory Lane as Jarrett Murphy there in position number 2. Grady Ehrman there in 3rd with Dustin Hennigan and Christian White rounding out our top 5. Skylar Pruitt there in that 6th position as the Black Diamond Mafia number 14 ride. They are in the 6th spot on the racetrack with Colby Ely, Jared Murphy, Dane Lloyd, and Thomas Levister rounding out our top 10. Michaela Steffes, James Murphy, Eddie Farnes, Matt Taylor, and Seth Castle rounding out our top 15. Is out in front, Jamie Massey. Gonna see some? No! The 17 ride turned around in front of the field. The caution flag flies and nowhere to go for Jamie Massey as he gets tied up in it. He's getting onto the brakes here, trying to avoid the 17 ride as he sees it. He's thinking about trying to drive it down low, but he's not sure where the 17 ride's going to go. Is he going to go back down low? He was hoping for it, and all of a sudden the 17 drives right up in front of him. He's got to climb the outside fence, hits the 17 ride right head on, and some heavy damage here for Jamie Massey as he parks himself on top of that 17 ride. Oh, man, Jamie is not going to be very happy with that one as our race leader, unfortunately, doesn't have enough time to get out of the way here. An unfortunate break for this number 19 ride. He had a lot of track down low, but I think he thought he was going to get going there, and then he didn't. You can see him trying to guess which way to point his car. Unfortunately, he chose the high side, and it was the wrong side, and that's a tough one right there for Jamie Massey as we will get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Massey deep in the field now, and that is probably going to take him out of contention here for this evening's win, as that is going to put the 43 ride of Grady Urban out in front here. So Grady now going to be leading the way here. Dustin Hennigan in position number 2 as James Murphy also having some issues there as well. So interesting turn of events here in this race. Things have definitely gotten a little bit wild. Things have gotten a little bit crazy here as that all unfolded, man. I just that's a tough one right there for all the drivers involved, and fortunately some heavy contact, heavy damage for a few of our competitors, and that's a tough break out there on the racetrack. As the lights are off, the official the lights came back on the official iRacing pace car. So we will see if we can get another look here at what might have happened to Bobby Murray before that, as Jared Murphy said, "I just lost power while leading." Oh, that's what happened to Jared. I was like, Jared was right there in second. He should be the leader. I didn't think anything happened to him. I was trying to look back through and see if I can find anything, as there's the contact between the 17 and the 27, and fortunately that spins the 17 right around, and then here comes Jamie Massey into the picture and takes out our race leader. So our top 2 getting taken out right there as the green flag back out into the air. A slide job down through 1 and 2 as Grady Urban, Dustin Hennigan, now the top 2 drivers out there on the racetrack. Grady Urban looking for the white flag that time by the start finish line as we get one more lap left to go. Another slide jump from Dustin Hennigan for the final time down into quarter number 3. Nice and easy out at quarter number 4. They're going to drag race back to the line. Contact! Upside down goes our race leaders. It's Dustin Hennigan. Hennigan picking up the win, upside down across the line somehow. The kid is going to get it done and park his ride into victory lane as mayhem ensues down here in quarter number 1, but it's Dustin Hennigan picking up the win. Grady Urban in second, Christian White, Skylar Pruitt, and Jared Murphy rounding out our top 5. What in the world did we just watch, chat? What in the world just happened out there on the racetrack? What was that? What in the world just happened? What did we just see transpire? My gosh. What a way to finish this one. I don't think it would have finished any other way out there on the racetrack than that right there. As Dustin Hennigan and the 43 of Grady Urban duke it out here as they go down across the start-finish line. They get one more lap. Henny pulls the trigger here, goes for the slide job, gets up in front of the 43 ride. A beautiful crossover here from Grady Urban. He's deciding whether or not to go for the slide job or just try to run him up the racetrack, and tries to leave him a lane, but a big run, some contact, and then all of a sudden there goes the 43 ride around underneath the 16. Hennigan across the line there, up in the air, going to go upside down. Urban going to get some contact. The 07, our third place driver, in there as well. As upside down goes Grady Urban. Upside down goes the 07 in our top 3. Going across the line here, basically upside down, and that was a wild one. You see Matt Taylor sliding in through there. The 22 of Thomas Levister in that as well, but that is our race winner upside down in corner number 1. That was wild. Did I win? Justin, my boy, Mr. Toll, you did. You won that one for certain. I don't think anyone won that race, honestly. I don't know. Dustin Hennigan, I think, probably won that race, and he's probably going to be happy with it. I don't know about everybody else out there on the racetrack, but it's definitely going to be very, very interesting. That is for certain. That's going to be pretty wild. That's going to be pretty wild for certain right there. We'll get them ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to jump up here into the broadcast booth with our top 3 finishers here for some post-race interviews. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our feature winner here coming in is my boy Justin Toll. Mr. Toll coming in with the 50-star dono. Justin coming in, setting it off. I appreciate you, my boy, coming in with the 50-star dono here in this one. Says awesome. He says awesome. Yes, Sirski. Nice, hard racing there. Some great racing right there, man. That was a great way to finish that one off. That was a little bit wild there at the end. Kara, Billy, Tabor coming in, showing the love as well. How are you, Billy? Billy coming in, smashing that thumbs up on the broadcast as well. Huge shout out again to my boy, Justin Toll. Let's get a hashtag Toll up in the chat here for Justin Toll coming in with the 50-star dono as we pull Dustin Hennigan up here into the broadcast booth. Hey, Dustin, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. They get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Dustin, my boy, what a crazy run. What a crazy race, man. It's been an up and down day here for everybody, including myself, obviously having a power outage there, missing the heat races, but then all of a sudden we jump in here. The feature event is pretty wild. We see some pretty good racing out there as everyone bouncing around, backwards, forwards, drivers having some issues, a few caution flags, but we see you storming up through the field early on, using that inside lane. You're able to jump up, take that lead early in this race, and then you're battling there for a little bit. Massey finds himself away around you. And then late in this race, we see Massey get tied up there with the lap traffic. Then we see the 25 rider, Jarrett Murphy, lose internet connection. And then you and Grady Urban restart this final restart 1 and 2. You guys go to Side Jump City there as you guys duke it out here for the win in this one. And right there across the line, the 43 ride just tries to crowd you up, trying to leave you a little bit of a lane. Unfortunately, not enough as you guys were trying to go, fender to fender there, nose to tail across the line. And unfortunately, a little bit of contact, looked like a little net code as it kind of drags the 43 ride around right underneath of you. You get launched up into the air, but across the line by inches to pick up the win here in this one, man. Take us back through those closing laps and what was going through your mind there across the start-finish line.
Yeah, Jamie passed me, and I knew once he got by me, it was going to be hard to pass him again, and then he got taken out by an idiot at the end. He should have won that race. And then on the last restart, I knew I had to slide him. And we went into 1 and 2. He went straight to the top, so I slid him, slid me back. And then coming to the checkered right there, I didn't know if I needed to go down, slide and protect, or just go to the top right there. And there's a little bite off the top right there, so I just went up there and got a lot of dig off. Barely got him at the line.
Absolutely a lot of dig off right there. I think without the contact, it might have been a lot closer. And honestly, when we saw the contact initially happen between you and the 43, he looked to be about a foot and a bit in front of you. I'm not sure if you would have been able to get him at the line or not. It would have been exciting to see, but nonetheless, you guys make this a very, very exciting finish here, a very wild one there across the line. And then obviously we see you go upside down. We see Grady Ehrman go upside down. Our third place finisher, Christian White, he ends up upside down as well as everyone trying to get as much as they can across the line. And all 3 of our top 3 upside down there in quarter number 1 was definitely a sight to see here to finish this race. And I was pretty speechless there for a hot moment seeing what just transpired there on the screen.
Yeah, when I saw me flipping, I thought he had me. I thought I went up in the air and he was able to roll under, and then I saw where it gave me the win. I was like, dang.
You'll take them as you can get them. Dustin, another big win, another great race here for you as you park that 16 ride up here on the front straightaway, upside down nonetheless, but you get that ride down here in victory lane. How does it feel, and who would you like to thank for such a great and strong performance here tonight?
Thank everybody at NLR, How's the Speed, you for broadcasting this, Ty for putting on the league, Matt for giving a good racetrack to race on. It feels good to win one.
Absolutely. It's always good to be up in victory lane. I'm sure Grady Ehrman and Christian White would have loved to have squeezed underneath of the air and stole this one away from you, but there was no stopping you here tonight as that 16 ride was powering through and right to the front of the field here. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the great run, and we can't wait to see you back out there on the racetrack in the next one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our race winner, Dustin Hennigan, as Hennigan gets it done in Parks. That 16 ride up here in Victory Lane. A great run and a great drive there out of that 16 machine as we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher. We got some shout outs to do here. Mama Bear coming in with the 50-star dono. Justin Toll coming in with another 50 stars as well. Shout out to my boy JT coming in with another 50 here in this one. My boy Grip Hackney, Mr. Hackney coming in, setting it off as well with the 100-star dono. Huge shout out to my boy Grip Hackney up in the chat. And Mama Bear coming in, setting it off as well with that 50-star dono. And you guys activated a gosh heckin' star party up in the house, up in the Hizizzle here. As now I expect to play COD now. Yeah, well, more stars and I'll play COD. Christian White won't be in the broadcast booth. He has to join another race. Yeah, I figured. I saw that in the Discord as well, Ty. I saw that in the Discord as well. Listen, chat. If we hit a star goal right now, maybe I'll go live and play some Call of Duty live, as my internet seems to be okay now. I don't think we've skipped a single frame since we reset the router. Been absolutely perfect. It's been absolutely perfect. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Just internet, bro. Internet. I swear my router is just getting shittier and shittier and shittier day after day after day. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. As Max Busboom coming in, showing the love with the thumbs up here on the broadcast. How are you, Max? Max coming in, setting it off as well. As we're going to get ready, we're going to pull our second place finisher now up into the broadcast booth. Grady Ehrman coming home here in position number 2. Hey, Grady, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth. Taking a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Grady, man, what a run, what a race, man. A bit of a wild one here as late in the race we see some issues there. Jamie Massey getting tied up with lap traffic, spun around there in corner number 1. At the same time, we see the 25 ride of Jarrett Murphy lose internet connection, and all of a sudden, you're restarting this race as our race leader. You're out in front, a couple laps left to go. You're trying to hold off a hard-charging Dustin Hennigan here. You guys duke it out all the way right across the line there as he come at a quarter number 4, trying to squeeze him up the racetrack, trying to leave him enough room up there, but not too much room up there on the high side. And unfortunately, just a little bit of contact, and all of a sudden looked like maybe a little neck coat or something as it just drags you around, puts you underneath of that 16 machine. He's basically able to drive right over top of you and beat you across the line.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting race. Definitely sucks for Jarrett though. He with Jamie Reckon, he was starting pole, and then Jamie got jumped, and then like you said, he disconnected. Jarrett did, and Dustin was fast our race, and he was fast in practice too. But it was just I was surviving. I didn't really feel too confident. I was just there.
Absolutely. You're just there, but you almost picked up the victory here in this one. A very strong run, a very strong performance still nonetheless for you as you parked that 43 ride upside down here across the line, coming home in position number 2. Grady, who would you like to thank for a great run and a strong performance here as you had that 43 ride up inside the top 5 here all evening long?
Yeah, definitely everybody at Dirty Bird Racing, all my teammates over there, Studio A Hair Salon, GG Sweets, Sipes Lawn Care, Sipes Driveway Sealing, Roth Excavating, you for putting on the stream, and Ty for running the league. He pulls his hair out trying to run this league, and I feel bad for him because it's a free league and people need to complain about everything. That's not pointing fingers. It's just Ty's a good buddy of mine. I feel bad because he's trying to do a good thing and feel bad for him, but yeah, man, that's it.
Absolutely, Ty and the boys definitely putting in the work, trying to make sure everyone has a good time, trying to make sure, everything runs smoothly here week in and week out. Not much they can do when drivers are, running, beating each other or having issues out there on the racetrack. And obviously, tough for Ty to be able to deal with all that and race himself. And even though he's got admins and race control up there, I mean, there's not much he can do behind the wall or behind the wheel. And obviously, he tries to put as much work and everything else in for everyone to have a good time, everyone to have fun, but unfortunately, you just can't please everybody, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It sucks for him, but it is what it is. I guess it's just iRacing, I guess now.
Absolutely. Well, Grady, a great run and a great drive here as you park that 43 ride up here in position number 2. Congratulations on the great run. Congratulations on the great drive as you park that 43 ride up here on the front straightaway.
Hey, thanks, boss.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your evening and can't wait to see you back out here on the racetrack.
You too. Yeah, man.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our second place finisher, Grady Ehrman. Is Grady coming home here in position number 2. Shout out to the 07 ride as well, Christian White, picking up 9 spots on the racetrack. Coming home in position number 3, the 07 ride, unfortunately, won't be able to join us up here in the broadcast booth. Has prior commitments with another league to go race, so he's going to be jumping in there and running a different race. But huge shout out to Christian White. Huge shout out to Skylar Pruitt, my boy, in the Black Diamond Mafia 14 ride here this evening. But Pruitt with a good run, picking up 6 spots on the racetrack, coming home there in that 5th position. Jarrett Murphy being able to work himself up through the field here, up 9 spots into position number 5. We see the hard charger out there on the racetrack, the 9 ride of Dane Lloyd, as Lloyd coming home in position number 7, started back in the 21st position, and Lloyd is able to work himself up through the field here and into position number 7, up 14 spots and getting himself that hard charger here on the evening. As man, a great run and a great race here by all these drivers, putting on a heck of a show for us, lap in and lap out, as that was a ton of fun to watch, a little bit chaotic at times, but nonetheless, still a great time out there on the racetrack. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, unfortunately, we're going to end the broadcast there. We're going to allow you guys to be able to, go back, rewatch the broadcast, rewatch the stream here. We may delete the other ones. I'm not sure. We may just leave them up there, even though I don't even know how many times we tried to go live and if it said we actually went live or not over on Facebook or over on YouTube, as we were live and not live quite a few times. Yo, Tyler Christensen coming in, showing the love over there on YouTube as well. How are you, Tyler? Tyler coming in, showing the love there on the YouTube channel as well. But a bit of a quick one, a bit of an easy one here, but nonetheless, we're going to get ready. We're going to call it there on that note. It's only 9 o'clock, chat. We might have to jump on and play a little Call of Duty with the boys. It may be a little bit of after hours. Disclaimer here, even before we go live with that one, is it's going to be very much adult language and, no virgin ears in there, as it could get a little wild with those boys. We can get pretty heated over there at the Call of Duty, but you know what? We might have to show you guys the talent we all have here on the sticks, and I'm always open to challenges over there on the Call of Duty as well, whether it's using certain guns or dropping guns or trying to play without loadout, or how many kills I can get. Each kill is stars or something. We're in for any kind of challenge like that tonight. That's for certain. We're in for trying to get some good times in, have some fun there, and have some fun playing some Call of Duty here throughout the evening with the NLR boys. But we're going to end the broadcast there on that note. A great run, a great race. Congratulations again here to Dustin Hannigan, picking up the win and parking that 16 ride up in victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for coming in, showing the love here in this one with all the likes, the comments, and shares, all the star senders. I appreciate each and every one of you. Any of the new followers or subscribers, welcome to the PeaceMaker family. Welcome to the PeaceMaker crew. And I'll see you guys all back here in just a little bit for a little bit of Call of Duty. But peace out for now, baby. Peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Whoa, what a run, what a race, what a show.